reminders.
Yeah, no, we speak our native language so we can talk shit about you gringos so you can't understand us.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I know what half of you motherfuckers are saying now.
That honestly is one of the biggest reasons why I want to learn a second language.
No, I want to fucking get in on the joke.
Me too.
Especially when, pinche gordo gringo. I'll just look at him and go, mira tu idioma. Watch your mouth. And they stop and look at me.
Yeah, like fucking Kill Bill when she's at the sushi restaurant and the cook behind her's talking shit about her. And
yes.
The entire conversation, she's just speaking English, and then she finishes speaking Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do shit like that.
Same here. I think that's what also inspired me to do it. But since I was itty-bitty, I've been learning different things all the damn time.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you kind of are you are a jack of all trades in a sense, because we've talked about how when you find like a moderate interest in a subject, you delve hard into it. Yeah.
Well, no, with languages though, it's kind of funny because when I was a kid, the first language I actually picked up on was Korean. Only because my uncle married a foreign national when he went to Korea. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's start this music.
This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Release the Kraken!
Because I am ready, and I will not let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Cup of coffee, man. Wow, man!
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Oh, I am enjoying this.
Get on with it.
You know, it's a lot more fun doing that when we have more people.
What do you mean?
Just hitting record and then letting us talk, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's play the music. A lot more fun.
Yeah, when it's just you and me, I almost picture like a scenario where you're in an uncomfortable conversation with like a distant family member at a family reunion, and you're just looking for that stop button on the conversation.
And here it is.
Yeah, let's play that music.
I look forward to that organic uncomfortableness, actually.
Oh, God. I'm the exact opposite. But
no, because the comedic opportunity it provides. Now let's play the music. So do you have any more fucks to give?
Yeah, that's the episode, guys. Let's skip on to next week so that we can get this Monday Night COVID shit wrapped up.
And with that segue being brought upon us, welcome to Monday Night COVID. This is episode 17?
17, yeah.
17. 2 more until we're completely on lockdown again, folks.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh if that happens. I really am.
No, actually, we do have a contract written up with the government. They're actually stretching out the COVID.
Dude, why are you breaking the fourth wall?
They're stretching it out so that we have enough time to do the Monday Night COVID-19. See what happened
they gave us 2 vacation days, too, if you've been playing along.
I broke down after episode 1, and Gary, to console me, said that we were going to go into our local government office, and he was going to bring me in there, and I essentially threw a tantrum.
Lad.
I threw a tantrum in their office, like in the fucking lobby, and like the opposite of trickle-down economics. Word got up to Tony Evers, word got up to Donald Trump, and they said, you know what? We're going to stretch out COVID. We're going to give this kid what he wants.
It's going to be huge. We're going to build a wall while everyone's not looking. We're all paying attention to the COVID and this kid crying in the corner.
We're going to fill the batteries on all the seagulls. Everything's going to work out. This is perfect.
The pigeons have new batteries. Go, COVID. Welcome to Bad Habits Network, folks. This is Monday Night COVID, of course. I am here with Dalton. I am Gary the Hammer. Dalton is Dalton J. Pfeiffer. He is not a professional comedian, but he did spend the night at a Holiday Inn Express once.
That's me.
This episode is brought to you in part by Ideal Vapor LLC. Check them out in Portage, Wisconsin, or even online at www. Who even does that anymore? Who even fucking prefaces a fucking website with triple dub?
I'm just glad that you didn't preface it with the
HTTPS semicolon //.
Wait, I think that's a //
Is it?
Is it a?
I don't know anymore. Fucking check it out at idealvaporllc.com. Tell you what, folks, if you even remotely want to buy anything from this site, all listeners using the code BHN 15%, guess what you get? 15% off.
Oh shit! I was actually gonna guess. Fuck! I'm blanking. that would have been
that
my
would have been your
response.
response. So, guys, 15% off of all orders at checkout when you use the code BHN 15% at idealvaporllc.com. I recommend going to them in person because great staff, knowledgeable people, and awesome advocates for the vaping community. Also, a lot of good juice on their walls, specifically some of the Taffy e-liquids, because damn, that shit is fire.
Yeah, you let me try that like a week ago, didn't you?
I still have it in the studio.
It was fucking
I
good.
still have it in the studio. I know it's probably their best seller, too, so.
Okay.
And it's been on Hammer approved a couple of times.
Okay.
So, yeah, we definitely support that. But we'll also go show your support to idealvaporllc.com. Hit them up. Tell them Hammer sent you by using the code BHN 15% at checkout. Sam's your uncle. Tyranny is afoot, and Harambe is still dead.
It's not right. We were just talking before the show. I was
yeah. You were telling me to hit fucking record, and I'm like, I decided against it, but it was good. It was good conversation.
I mean, I can bring it up again. Fucking.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Monica and I were watching that Hulu series 11/22/63, which is where James Franco goes back in time and tries to prevent the assassination of JFK.
Is this the one based off a Stephen King novel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at you being all knowledgeable and shit.
Well, the only reason I pay attention is because I hate Stephen King. But continue, please.
That's fair. That's fair. We can have that debate sometime.
Yeah.
But so I turned to her at one point and I said, "You know whose assassination I would go back in time and prevent? Harambe.
Dicks out for Harambe,
Dicks out for
motherfuckers.
Harambe." The wound is still deep, guys.
Much like your dick being out for Harambe, folks.
No veterinarian's clinic could get me enough stitches.
Nor could they get that little boy's pants pulled up like Harambe did.
Pants on the ground. Pants on
Watch the video. Don't look at me like that. The fucking ape was smart enough to fucking know that the goddamn kid, his pants fell down, and he pulled them back fucking up for the kid. And then they fucking shot him. And you're telling me that fucking gorillas ain't smart? Fuck you. Eat shit and die.
Are you a Harambe denier, Rose?
No, she actually believes the ape shouldn't have been shot. I say
okay.
tranquilized, but even that presented a risk. But why would you have prevented the assassination of Harambe?
Well, I've said it. I've said it on the show before. I've traced things back.
It's okay.
I've traced things back, and I believe that is where 2016 started going to shit.
Okay, let me get some tissues ready.
What's up? Oh,
No, continue, please.
I'm fine.
I'm just getting.
I
Some
was
tissues.
literally
Just-
looking for tissues. Is this a bit?
No, this is the bit. Actually,
Oh, okay,
I
this is a
thought
bit?
you were gonna cry and start getting weepy. That was the bit. Damn.
Oh,
Fourth wall.
well, you know, sometimes
Quick, somebody play Two Girls, One Cup in the background.
when the COVID is going on and I can't go outside to the bars that I really like, I think that everything started with the death of that goddamn gorilla.
Calm down, Karen.
But no, you and I were
Honestly, if we could have prevented Harambe, we might not have Karen.
I mean,
who
like
knows?
it's stupid to fucking think that, you know, this was the initial piece that set a chain of events in motion.
The first domino.
But for the sake of comedy, I like looking back and saying, yeah, that's when it fucking happened. But I mean,
I actually like that premise. I do like that premise.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
great.
good.
And one of these days when I got a lot of time on my hands, I mean, COVID
Tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow. But yeah, like I'd like to actually like document every negative.
Oh God, are
thing
you
that
going to number
happened.
23 this shit?
Oh my
God,
But I like that. That was fun. that one came out of nowhere.
it tasted like pepperoni.
Oh, Totino's.
But I did bring up before the show that it's been stated that my generation does have a much darker sense
You
of humor
think?
because
of how it transitioned.
Yeah, like, so when we were really young, 9/11 happened, and, like, it was a very young age when we realized, oh, holy shit, the world is capable of some dark things.
Yeah.
And,
holy shit, Hitler happened.
yeah, and it was well, I mean, when you're learning about things in school about, like, history, it is difficult to imagine, like, you know, those were people just like us going through things like that. These were people who were alive. It's not like, you know, you're just reading a book or watching a movie. It's difficult to put yourself into the position to think that, oh shit, these were real living people.
Right.
Or maybe I just have a dissociative mentality.
I think that's all of us nowadays.
Possibly.
Honestly.
But yeah, that does tie back in. But so many bad things were happening as we started growing up, and then when we were just becoming adults, Harambe happened, and then it's like, oh shit, it's nothing but downhill from here.
Yeah, you had Harambe, a gator eats a fucking kid at Disney World.
And so we've gotten so used to a world in mourning that's MOURN.
Yes.
In mourning that we got to fucking look for light in any situation, and that's how we've developed such a dark sense of humor. And honestly, I think that's why so many people my age know so much about fucking Ed Gein and John Wayne Gacy and so many other serial killers. I don't know. We just have morbid senses of humor.
Okay.
And I think that's why this shit happened. But
well, that, and also you have a lot of childhood trauma, and thanks to the boomers, so do a lot of millennials.
Rediscovering it every day.
Yeah. And then I find out that I am technically an elder millennial, which screwed my head up.
What's up, Boo? You need the tissues?
I think I might. I think I might need my safe space.
Okay.
All right.
This is the sound of me sliding it across the table.
Great Foley work. And there's a lot of other things that can contribute to the dark sense of humor, i.e. the social economic, as you put, the social economic state of mind or state of the nation, so to speak. I mean, you're coming off the heels of 9/11. Things are starting to look up, and then a micro crash in the economy, and then Harambe, and then a goddamn gator gets eaten at fucking Disney World, and so on and so forth. And then you have the Great Emu War that we have to think about. And
that happened in my lifetime?
I don't know.
I was about to say
I still don't know when the Great Emu War happened.
I've watched the Emu War Abridged or whatever it is on YouTube, and I learned about that, but I didn't know.
I'm gonna Google that now.
Actually, I think it happened.
Bugging me.
It happened in like '94, I think. But
1932.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. But so I think that another reason why we have such a morbid sense of humor is
failure.
Yeah, the Australians lost a fucking war
against emus. Okay.
Now I'm just picturing, like, how can you recreate it on a smaller scale, and you literally just have to release one emu into a state jail,
or better yet, just do what they did in Willy Wonka, the new one with Johnny Depp. Just get one actor doing many things and fucking digitalize it everywhere.
Okay.
Or overlap it, or Photoshop it, or video shop it in this case.
Okay.
I think
some deep fakes.
Yeah.
Get some Jennifer Aniston on those Oompa Loompas or
and
some
Deepak Chopra.
That's
some
rude.
deep fakes.
But no, I was saying because Australia was originally a
telling me it's rude.
Island.
I was going for a fucking dad joke and made it fucking bad.
You fucking millennials! You got to make everything bad. But I think it's because the highest points in our lives were when we were coming down from some kind of a collapse or some kind of traumatic event. And that's how we have a very short grace period for when it's okay to start joking about something fucked up that happened. And now that we do? Now that the internet's a big thing, there is no grace period anymore.
Sadly, there is. You heard about what happened to Ari Shaffir?
What happened to Ari Shaffir?
He got fucking put on blast for his Kobe joke the next day. He made the Kobe joke literally damn near the same time we did.
I guess I can just be thankful that we're not famous
enough.
And we weren't when we made that joke, so we're still on the air.
Oh, yeah, crash and burn. Yeah, apparently still not on the table to make those jokes, folks. But we're going to make them anyway.
It's coming, guys.
Yeah, the safety net. Shit, we need it.
It was too late.
Nah, apparently. Too soon? Not on this stage.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, you're talking to the guy who fucking first started this podcast bullshit with something called Shots from the Balcony.
Yeah, and then, I mean, and technically this is a subsidiary of Shots from the Balcony.
Yeah, this is what happens when it got popular.
Yeah.
We fuck it up.
But hey, two more episodes of Monday Night COVID, and we get our Monday nights back, guys.
Much like Rey Mysterio getting his eye back.
Oh, my God.
We're getting it back.
Yeah, I had a... Are we going to hold on to the bit for that one?
We could. We could. However...
I mean...
Sources segue it, though.
Sources are saying that... No, I meant going with the bit of Rey Mysterio. Sources are saying that Rey Mysterio is still hospitalized.
But his contract was up.
Was it really?
Yeah, his contract was coming to an end. That's what they didn't... There's a lot of shit that they didn't tell you behind the scenes.
I mean, yeah, but that's WWE.
Yeah, how do they give a guy a hiatus between contracts? It's been...
Take out his eye.
Well... It's honestly been like The Undertaker, the Buried Alive matches. Mm-hmm. His contract was coming to an end, a.k.a. contract negotiations. Let's take some time off to negotiate. Hulk Hogan broke his arm or got sat on by a really fat man in the 80s.
I mean, that was probably just a clause in his contract that would have immediately voided it.
Well, Macho Man got bit by a fucking cobra.
But I was going to say, around that time,
a lot of shit.
Around that time, there was a clause in everybody's contract in case Andre the Giant sat on him.
Believe it or not, this was the legend known as Earthquake.
Oh!
Who sat on Hulk Hogan. He was allegedly supposed to be the next Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I know the match
cut
that
the
you're
mustard.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, fucking shit! Did I just show my goddamn geek colors?
Dude, all last week was
geek
me showing my fucking geek colors.
Yes, and that's what we're gonna do today, actually.
Yeah,
because this is the episode you've been wanting.
I mean, yeah,
we're gonna sit down, you and me, and just bro it out.
Okay. Well, let's get through these topics, and then we'll bro down.
We have topics?
Oh my God, I have a friend.
High five myself, no friends.
All right, so I'm in a social situation, guys, where someone wants to sit down and talk to me about things that I want to talk about.
Oh, fuck off. I've done that with you damn near every fucking week.
It is true.
After the show, going to fucking potential sponsors, hotspots, and other shit.
Motherfucker's grooming me.
No, I'm not. You're already groomed. I mean, your hair is nice. You got that perfect little wavy coif going on right now.
Thanks, man. I'm ready for a job interview tomorrow. Yeah, I don't like to shower in the morning, so I like to get ready for a big event the morning before.
Yeah.
I get to spend all day and then, go to bed wearing my nice button-up shirt, got my belt on,
Oh, yeah,
socks
fall
on.
out of bed ready.
I have my mom tie my shoes before I go to bed so that I don't have to...
You really? You do?
Worry about it when I wake up.
You have a terrorist tie your shoes before night-night.
Well, yeah, she just knows not to cut the green wire.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't see that coming.
That was the first thing that came to my head. But,
okay.
But no, so breaking kayfabe, Rey Mysterio is fine. It turned out that it was just a complete... They faked it. What was it that you...
the thing I pointed out?
Yeah, how did you refer to it?
It's a work.
It's a work, okay.
Or it's a work over, it's a bit. For comedy, it's considered a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can... only by a couple of choice examples, the biggest one that I can give you is when Owen Hart passed. Live on the air. When he fell out of the rafters, they immediately cut
the feed, yeah.
This was not supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. What did they do with Chris Benoit? They kept it dark on their side as best they could.
Well, so what happened with Chris Benoit is they...
Head trauma created PTSD-like symptoms, and he went off the fucking deep end.
Oh, well, I was going to say, they did a fucking memorial service for him on the air like the next day, and then news got out about what happened, and they were like, all right, so we're going to detach our... Vince McMahon went on the air like, we're going to detach ourselves from this guy here. He's a real piece of shit.
He's fired! But I digress. And the thing I really did point out was, like, prime case, Owen Hart. fell from the rafters, bounced his head off the top 2 posts or turnbuckles, and was totally dead. Immediately, they cut the camera, fade to black, bullshit. A lot of people got to see the live and got to see the good parts or the real unedited parts, but a lot of that shit's edited now.
20,000 people were able to testify, yes, he was dead before he hit the ground, officer.
Yeah, essentially. And anytime there's like a major injury that has happened on the air or in these shows, they fucking do their best job to keep that covered. Now, with the medical staff that they have to have in all these back areas for injuries, accidents, whoopsies. In this case, they knew that somebody was going to possibly lose an eye in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're prepared for this, yes?
Me, yes.
Yeah, we're prepared for somebody to lose an eye. They're not stupid. They've been sued. They've been held liable. They've lost. They've learned. It has to be a fucking bit.
Yeah.
2 reasons. Cameras didn't cut. And proper medical treatment was not administered immediately.
Yeah, you told me about this when we were talking about it earlier.
Yep. I have been trained as a first responder. An eye injury. And when you're trained for an eye injury, you fucking don't use your goddamn hands to cover that shit. You don't allow anyone to touch it. You don't allow any fucking human fucking hands to touch shit, especially with all this COVID shit going on. He was touching that shit with his own shitty gloves.
Yeah.
That he'd been wrestling with, sweating in, and everything. The nurses walked him out.
Yeah, they
and I'm
didn't bring out a
paraphrasing.
gurney or anything, yeah,
you fucking did not treat that as a full medical procedure. It's a bit. It's a bit, and I know it's a bit. Mainly because we've went through these scenarios. I have been trained in real life to go through these scenarios using the same props, so to speak.
Yeah.
And there was...
Yeah, like...
And if you pop your
Uline
fucking...
has its own fucking line of detachable eyeballs.
You never know. They might.
they
I mean,
got
they
it
are
from the same fucking provider.
Yeah.
No,
from Houdini's, from Houdini's in Wisconsin Dells. But I digress.
I've been there.
It's in Appleton. I got the location wrong. And I hate you for actually going there because
it was when I was a little kid.
I want to go there so bad, but I digress. And 2, another 3 in this case. If you have a contusion to the face, where's the blood drops that were supposed to be all over the ground and all over? He did not bleed. You pop an eye out, you're probably gonna have some blood dripping.
Huh. I thought that just when the eye pops out, there's no like cut or anything that happens. It's just the eyelid was opened further than it should go, and then the eye just falls out.
Yes and no. There are certain genetic abnormalities where you can actually force your eyes out and in. But if
oh god, I'm picturing those fucking vines and shit now.
Have you ever seen Hostel?
No. I know the movie that you're talking about, though. Yeah,
best example. Hot chick loses an eye. Literally. Has her eye pop out. It will be hanging from a flesh-like string. There is blood. I'm sorry. This is going to get graphic, folks.
I mean, yeah,
I'm saying this is a deep fake.
I did bring up the topic, but yeah, I do. These are things.
I mean, ask your stepdad. Fucking shit, man. He's got an eye injury.
That's okay. There's
going to be blood.
That segue was coming up. Don't worry. I have an update.
Oh, shit. No kidding.
Yeah. I have a mugshot.
Oh, shit.
Updated mugshot.
Pun intended.
But no, let's...
He got shot in the mug. I have his mugshot. So did the cop. I was saving that one, believe it or not.
Son of a bitch. I got to stop telling you about things in advance because then you're just going to come up with jokes.
Hashtag comedy. Yeah, it's on there. It's in the description.
I'm going to take that one.
Feel free.
Thank you.
I'm not getting on stage anytime soon.
But yeah, anyway,
oh, wait.
Anyway, people who are able to make their own eyes pop out of their sockets, fucking... Yeah, take that hit like a fucking longshoreman in a shark movie.
I think we're going to need a bigger boat, dude. What?
You want to know what happens when you lose an eye? I gotta tell you, there's when it pops out, there's string on either end.
Head goes into the stairs. Eye pops out.
3 boys go into the water. Shark in the water. 2 boys come out of the water.
2 eyes go into the ring.
No, 4 eyes.
4 eyes go into the ring.
3 eyes exit the ring.
1 pops out.
Oh, poor Ray.
We're going to need a bigger gurney.
We're gonna need a bigger socket.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Rey Mysterio is actually fine, like you said.
Yeah, it's the
contract
Rey
came to an end.
Mysterio Wellness Watch. Oh, I didn't realize I made that joke. It's the watch. We're watching his eye. It's a sight joke.
Oh.
I feel bad for that one.
Well, I mean, Rey Mysterio doesn't lose an eye, but you know who did lose an eye? My stepdad.
Arr.
But yeah, I got some more details on what happened to my stepdad. This was from 4 days ago. They finally got him arrested, and they updated his mugshot, and it is fucking disgusting.
So did the cop. I'm sorry.
What?
I like that one. They updated his mugshot after the cop did.
Yeah, we can stew in that one for a little bit.
I like it a lot. I gotta quit. I gotta let it lie before I kill it.
Welcome to Gary's Humor Wellness Watch. We take 5 minutes to let Gary process this last joke.
It's such
No, it was a good. That was a good one.
And I'm killing it. I am brutalizing that one.
It was a dad joke.
No, it wasn't. That was
Totally a dad joke.
No, that wasn't. A dad would not make that joke.
A dad did make that
This
joke.
is true. It's been a long day. Fuck off.
But yeah, so they updated the mugshot, and he looks like a fucking pirate. Like he's got.
Where's the rum?
He's got.
Dude, my God. I swear to God, he looks like Grape Ape's long lost cousin.
I can see it. Like I can see the Grape Ape resemblance, and I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm not.
But yeah, so he's facing possibly 25-year prison sentence. His bail is set at $1 million.
And we got the full story of what happened too, didn't we?
Yeah. So I
me.
figured out what kind of gun he used. It was a sawed-off 12-gauge Winchester shotgun. He was able to fire off 1 round after his car was blocked in a residential area, and that's why he got out of the car and started the gunfight. But, I mean, you should have just gotten out of the car and laid the fuck down. But I guess he had the I guarantee what happened was he probably...
I got the tools, here they are!
When he was pulled over, because like I said last week, he was pulled over, and then he got into a high-speed chase with the cops.
And that immediately necessitates the cops considering you a high risk, so they're going to come guns drawn.
Yeah. And I have a feeling that the reason why he sped off while he was pulled over was that he probably had the gun in his possession. Probably didn't have a license for the gun.
Nor insurance. Because,
yeah.
He's a responsible gun owner.
Well, and it does state in this article, he's unemployed right now.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
He actually had to be given a public attorney. But yeah, so I have a feeling that he had the gun in his possession in the car. It's not like he just went into a neighbor's fucking mailbox and, pulled that out and then shot the cops.
Right.
But so I imagine that that's why he ran away. He didn't want to get arrested in possession of that. So
I want to
guess,
Larry King this.
What do you
I
mean?
really do. I want to know where he was going, why he was going there, and what got the cops to pull him over.
Yeah, and
What led up to these events?
I don't know if we'll get the story on this later on when my mom does a tell-all. I had to have gotten the fucking English gene out of someone in my family. But, no, I plan on doing the tell-all on that bitch. But, fuck, where was I going? Oh, yeah, he managed to fire off 1 shot, and thankfully it didn't hit.
How many rounds did he have on him? Here's another Larry King question.
After the 1 shot, he had 1.
On a sawed-off
Yeah. Yeah. And like picture Ash Williams' Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That sawed-off shotgun.
This is my boomstick. Oh, no.
But, and it was...
He's a fat, uncool version of Ash? Oh, wait.
I guarantee you, I'm actually pretty sure that he had that movie in his fucking DVD collection.
And in the back of his mind at all times.
But yeah, and I believe it was 4 officers that he got into the altercation with, and didn't manage to shoot any of them.
Obviously.
So now he has to somehow, like the film wanted, curve the shells so that they hit all 4 officers. But he didn't manage to do that because he got shot in the face before he could get off the second shot.
Yeah. Again, kudos to you, those guys.
I mean, like Rob said, I really want to. I do really want to see the body cam footage.
I think that correlates back into our morbid curiosity.
Yeah, Russian carnival or Roman carnival. That was a phrase that I heard in high school. Roman carnival. It goes back to like the Colosseum. People in large gatherings coming together just to watch morbid shit happen.
Ah, okay.
You know, like people who went to Ryan Dunn's car after he died and started stealing his shit. They wanted or stealing pieces of his car. You know, people want to go to these things because, like you said, it's morbid curiosity.
Yeah, like the rubberneckers at a car accident.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm honestly surprised that not many people have heard of Roman Carnival. It must have been something that only my English teacher in high school used.
Chances are we've heard it. We just didn't commit it to memory because we just keep on rubbernecking.
Well, and, you know, I am a grammarian, and I enjoy grammar. I don't fucking know.
No, it's a good thing. I mean, like, learning a new language, you have to master your own.
I enjoy learning, like, a new way to say something, or, you know, like, metaphors, or
my favorite, spoonerism.
What's a spoonerism?
Spoonerism is actually a condition.
Okay.
Some people, like, they'll accidentally... it's almost like a stutter, but it's more of a Tourette's type stutter. Like, they'll take... Well, that's a bad example.
Like Boondock Saints, don't cross the street if you can't get out of the kitchen?
That, but different. It is actually a wordplay.
Okay.
So if I'm going to tell you, don't do that, it'll dame your bramage.
Okay.
That's spoonerism.
All right, okay.
You take
it's like
a letter of the first...
slip.
Yeah, it's like you take... Essentially, yes. You take the first word out of the... Or first letter out of the first word and mix it in with the first letter out of the last word. Brain my damage. Or damage my brain. Brain damage.
Yeah, Pobody's nerfect.
Yeah, there it is. Pobody's nerfect.
Well, and wordplay is actually
Rugrats.
one of my... Wordplay is one of my favorite things with the English language. I enjoy finding new ways to say the same thing because, you know, when there's a metaphor that an author puts into a book that's overused, you know, like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, it becomes pedantic.
Yeah, and I think Stephen King actually uses this. Yeah, I see you squinting there, grimacing. He actually uses that as an example. You got to find different ways to say the same thing so that it's not redundant or overused. Because when you see the words "a deer in headlights," you start picturing you don't picture
the person.
Painting.
Yeah, you don't picture the person in the moment. You picture the deer in the literal fucking headlights.
Yeah, so you just find a new way to say that thing.
Yeah, it's like synonym for or antonym. No, synonym. Synonym for another phrase. Like
yeah,
I'm so nervous. I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. You're actually saying a dozen versus donuts, or a dozen versus 12 donuts, essentially.
But a baker's dozen is 13.
Oh, yes. And I've had 12 baker's dozens. I've had a dozen baker's dozens.
In my lifespan.
That was just last week.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I haven't given up my cop ways yet.
But yeah, so that was the update that I wanted to give on my stepdad. I'm hoping that we get more details as we come along.
I'd like to say that blindsided me, but I don't know.
Only half.
Yeah, his depth perception must rival Michael's.
There was actually, in the article that I read, he was actually having difficulties reading over some of the court documents. And
because of the eyes?
So
the eye?
It got him in his good eye.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So he doesn't see very well in his new good eye. And I just think that's fucking funny.
My bad knee's now my good knee. Well, that's what happens when you lose the other knee, dumbass.
Yeah, I mean, we can only hope that we get a hold of that body cam footage.
Sorry.
I'm just so fucking interested.
I am as well, actually. I want to give a play-by-play for that one.
I mean,
as soon as we see it, you're going to see it before all of us. I'm going to go blind reaction to it. I'm just going to fucking go nuts on that shit.
And if you're a stepchild, you can live vicariously through me, because I know that while not all of us, some of us, or many of us, like to picture our stepdads getting shot in the face. Well, mine did. And
boyhood dream come true.
Wasn't even boyhood. I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty late on. Yeah, let me see here. I beat Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, fuck. When did you buy that game?
I think it took me about 2 weeks to beat it.
Jesus Christ.
I have the release date in my calendar.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I bought it 2 weeks ago. No, wait, 3 weeks ago.
God,
yeah,
you are the worst person to buy Christmas presents for.
What do you mean?
I can never buy you a fucking video game that's going to last you over 1,000 hours.
Honestly, after I started getting a job, I no longer asked for video games for Christmas because
I could buy them my goddamn self.
And I'd usually beat them like within a fucking few days or a few weeks, and I just get sick of them.
That's what got me into the long play RPGs, like the Final Fantasies and shit like that, and then MMORPGs came to fruition, and no.
I'm not a. I don't know if it's just the MMO format. I've never been able to get into those.
Yeah.
But then again, they got huge on PC, and I was never a PC gamer, even though I'd like to be one.
Yeah, I started doing the PC gaming, and then I actually realized I had shit to do with my life. And I could do shit with my life, and girls started liking me again. So, all right, let's go with that. So I went, dropped the PC gamer, stayed console, and then they brought MMORPG to the consoles. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of DC Universe Online.
Okay, so you actually did play that one.
Oh, big time. It was bad.
Like, I tried getting into it, but I don't know if it's just, the format, if it's... I look at other players and I see how far they are into it, and I don't start with, like a crew that's together.
Yeah, I'm a solo guy. I still am a solo guy.
Okay. And like I'd look at other players who have all this shit, and I put my controller down and I take a step away from my chair, and I'm like, do I have time to get to where they're at?
Or am I that dedicated to get to where these guys are at?
Yeah, I think what has affected me in my adult life is thinking, well, so if I do all this shit, if I get this amazing weapon, if I get my character to level 100 or whatever, what
next?
do I get out? Well, what do I get out of it in real life? What's my accolade?
A lot of people do that for the self-gratification.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of
non-masturbatory self-gratification, folks.
And I think that's what I've been getting a lot of, not the self-masturbation gratification, but...
when is masturbation not itself? Masturbatory self-gratification.
Masturbatory self-gratification. I don't get that out of
beating video games.
Animal Crossing.
Okay.
I was going to bring up Animal Crossing. So
yeah, that is essentially an RPG that never fucking ends.
Yeah, and like you don't really get anything big out of it. It's just about, what do you put on your island? Oh, I have a giant Godzilla statue and I built an island around it, so it's guarding my island. That's just something that I can say to people. You're the only fucking friend that I have on Animal Crossing. Sometimes I'll go on Reddit and invite people over, but I'm kind of just doing it because I like the look of my island. And I don't know if it's because COVID's given me a lot more free time that I haven't had since I became an adult.
Right.
And I've been really enjoying just building up my island, bumping up the star ratings on my island, getting a better house rating. I now have all the fucking additions on my house.
Okay, now I'm getting scared because I just got into this and I'm just enjoying playing the fucking game. Now you're fucking telling me there's more to it, and it's like, I'm scared to go down these rabbit holes.
Dude, there's a lot. Like, you were just talking, you were just talking about it like last week. You still haven't had the musician KK Slider come to your island?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that is...
I'm kind of holding off on that because that's the end credits, and if I see the end credits subconsciously, that tells me the game's over.
And that was kind of what happened with me because I literally got it the day that it came out, which conveniently enough, like I've said before, it was on the same day that my job sent me home and COVID happened. And so, like, every morning I'd be... playing the shit out of that, upgrading my island. Meanwhile, I have my microphone muted while we're going through our morning meeting.
Yeah, kind of guilty. I've done a couple of meetings while playing that.
Yeah, and I mean...
Not proud. Happy I did it, but not proud.
Well, it's an easy game to play with the volume off. I mean, fishing sucks because you got to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, indigestion. This is good Foley work.
Pepto-Bismol.
But, fuck. It's an easy game to just, relax with. You can play it at, any time. You don't have to set a huge goal for yourself throughout the day. Like, at this point now I'm just trying to make money, so I've gotten into playing the stock market.
Yeah, on the video game.
Yeah, they have a built-in stock market, which is literally called the Stalk Market, STALK, and every Sunday...
dad joke. That game is full of them!
Abso-fucking-lutely, like literally everywhere. Every time you catch a goddamn fish or
I got a sea bass. It's more like a C+.
My favorite one is when you catch a frog and it's like, oh, look, I caught a new critter. Or this is one of my new neighbors and I have some apologizing to do.
I'm a giant and this is a new neighbor. Oh, look, a dace. I hope I have space. Fuck off.
But yeah, you're able to buy turnips every week, and the price in turnips fluctuates throughout the week.
Only because you can't really make a dad joke on a turnip.
Turnip for what?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I could come up with on that short a notice.
But yeah, I've gotten into using those because the price of them fluctuates throughout the week, and originally I hadn't played around with that because... I was only on my own island, and I didn't want to spend, 100 bells per turnip and not make a fucking profit on it. But then I discovered the
other
subreddits,
yes.
the subreddits, and now people will just post throughout the week the prices of those things, and now I'm selling like 1 million a week. But
Jesus
I want to go back
Christ.
to when you said that when the credits roll, the game is pretty much over.
Yeah, subconsciously for me.
I did, well, and I'm the same way. I felt that way when I got to the credits on my own island, and I think I put it down for just a couple of weeks, and then we started talking about it again on the show, and that invigorated me to pick it up and play again. And I'm finding, different things that you can still do, and it's really interesting.
And there's seasons.
Yeah.
There's shit that happens on holidays. Not just American holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Every, Canadian, Japanese, Chinese holidays even. I believe there's even a Boxing Day for Australia in there.
Yeah, because I know that just to get rid of, region locking the game, they have just, standard holidays in the Animal Crossing universe. Like
the PAL version and the U.S. standard version.
Yeah, and it's no longer Easter. Now it's Egg Day.
Egg Day.
And I think Independence Day might have still been there, or maybe it was Fireworks Day.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
I believe so.
But now all through the month of August, every Sunday, they're lighting off fireworks in the game.
Huh. Neat.
I saw this in a Facebook post.
I haven't been able to play during my work days, so yeah, it's work and sleep. Fuck off. Even my kids know.
Let's jump down the nerd rabbit hole a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you remember when we updated the game last week?
Yeah.
And
at the same time when we were just trying to chill?
Yeah.
I can't fucking do this. Why? You got to update the game. What? Yeah, there's an update. Fuck.
And then we both ended up with an item called Luna's Bed.
Yeah, I found out what that does.
Okay, I was about to tell you. Yeah,
You go to sleep on it.
yeah, you go to sleep on it.
And there's this new fucking patch where you go to and you can share it online or with your friends. A dream. I haven't done this yet.
Yeah, so basically what it is, it's a dream island, and you can share your island so that other people can essentially visit it and get inspiration for what they want to do with their islands.
Yep, and the only thing I'm taking out of this stuff is the stupid Sphinx mask. Or the Egyptian mask, which makes you fall down.
You got a Sphinx mask?
I do not yet. I've seen it just shared all over the fucking internet with that. People are eating that fucking mask up. I'm like, I don't know. It looks cool. Don't know if I want it.
Did you know that you're able to make pitfalls in the game?
What?
Pitfalls?
Are you shitting me?
No. I don't know how
in.
you fucking do it, but you're able to dig fake holes and get people to just fall into them, and they get stuck.
Is this the Dreamscape or the...
No, this has been in the game since launch.
Oh, no shit.
I didn't know this.
I know you can trap visitors. Like, the NPCs don't know how to jump over holes. And that's how people are getting the star catch. I didn't even know there was like a wish upon a star fucking area. When a certain person visits your island on a meteor shower.
Oh, yeah. Goddamn, we are nerding out.
Yeah, we're totally nerding out.
The owner of the museum, his sister or something will show up. I think her name is Isabel, and meteor showers happen. Isabella?
I thought Isabella was the fucking puppy that sits next to Tom Nook.
You may be right. I'm not sure.
Who cares?
I literally brought my Switch with me just in case we wanted to play it, but we won't do that on
Hey
here.
guys, hope you like the show. We're out.
Oh my god. But
no, that's a false start. You know it's going to end when we bring up the Betty Wellness Watch, guys. Fuck off.
it's not time yet.
Yes.
It's not time yet. You're going to have to wait.
Yes,
Listen
folks.
to me ramble about video games, and then I will
Yes.
tell you about
Ghost
Betty.
of Shishimi was beaten in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, granted, I don't have a job, and I've just been playing that all the fucking time.
Yeah. I was going to tell you the last game, speaking of long play games, the last game I actually truly beat and loved the fuck out of was Dragon Quest IX.
Okay. I've never gotten into the Dragon Quest games.
I got into it because I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, and it's the same
Yeah, it's got the same
designers.
art style. Yeah.
And I do like RPGs a lot, and this was one I could actually have the kids sit and chill with, because some of the other RPGs are a little bit risque for a 5-year-old to be sitting and watching.
Yeah, and I know some of the games that I recommend are
God of War, which is not actually an RPG, but has RPG elements.
I mean, the newest... I suppose, yeah, I'll get behind that. It has RPG elements, but maybe it's not an RPG.
Like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
A lot of RPG elements. You can level up your fucking skills and guns and weapons.
Well, I suppose that can just
Definitely not something you want to show an 8-year-old who knows nothing about sex. Dad, why is he riding the bazooka like it's his wiener? Well...
That is Dante. We do not judge him for his actions. He's a demon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do think... I was just inhaling. But I do think that that can just be a quality that some hack and slashes have, because while Ghost of Tsushima does have a lot of RPG elements, I wouldn't say that it's an RPG.
Right.
You know, it's kind of hack and slashy, just like God of War or Devil May Cry, but there's nothing like dialogue choices or anything like that. Well,
right.
There are some.
Not like
But-
The Witcher.
Yeah, not like
fuck.
The Witcher. Fuck.
What's your reaction going to be? Or fuck?
God, I love those memes. Fuck, I want season 2.
2021.
I know what happens, but goddamn, I just want to see more Henry Cavill.
You could probably do that with the re-release of Superman.
They're re-releasing Man of Steel? Or?
Essentially.
What do you mean?
They're doing like a dark version of it, or
What, like a Snyder cut?
Yes.
Okay.
They're doing the Snyder cut.
But we
Henry
want that
Cavill
for
actually made the
Justice
announcement.
League.
He came on, and I guess Snyder was doing a Zoom room,
Okay.
and Cavill was the special guest, and he fucking's like, "Yeah, we're doing a Snyder cut, bitch." He's got the black Superman suit on and everything and all this other... Well, not in the interview, but there was a couple of behind-the-scene cuts where he's talking to Alfred.
Okay, so
In the black
this is
Superman
Justice
suit.
League then.
No. This is like they're doing a Snyder cut of Superman.
Man of Steel.
Yeah. Like with Henry Cavill.
The one where he fucking breaks Zod's neck?
Yeah.
Alfred is in that movie?
Yes. He's like an Easter egg.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I don't know. I could be very wrong. I was checking
I mean, this
out.
doesn't sound right to me. But
No, I agree. It's not right. I'm going to go on record and say I'm wrong. I will gleefully admit I'm wrong. But to see the Snyder popping up in a Zoom room and then bringing Cavill in as a fucking special guest, and the biggest thing they shown was Spider-Man. Fuck me running. Superman, I think black suit. I
guys,
go
so
Spider-Man.
we're going to have to end the show. Gary's having a stroke.
Yeah.
There is no Snyder cut of Superman.
I just made a fucking mix-up with Spider-Man and Superman with Venom. Black suit Superman talks to Alfred in this fucking preview.
Superman symbiote suit.
No, well, no, it is. He is wearing the black Superman suit.
Okay.
He is wearing the black shield and the gray shield, black suit. I believe dark cape.
Okay.
No red, no white, no blue.
No
yellow.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. In a couple of days, I will look this up.
I'll look it up right now, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, while you're looking it up, speaking of Zoom rooms, did you know that? Do you like what is it? Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yes.
I fucking love that movie. They recently did a Zoom room with just about the entire cast. It was a table read of the entire movie.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, I think it's on YouTube. I've been meaning to watch it, but Michael Cera has a beard, and you don't want that. I don't want that. It doesn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
How are we looking?
Henry Cavill to return as Superman, but only in a cameo for now. Development about Cavill's return comes days after Snyder announced the long-rumored Snyder cut of Justice League.
Okay, so it is Justice League. All right.
My apologies, and it's only going to be for HBO Max.
Fucking HBO.
I hate fucking HBO now. God damn it, they're taking over fucking
Well,
Warner
they have
Brothers.
fucking HBO now. They have HBO Go, and now they have HBO Max. Like, what the fuck? Just get one streaming service.
Be the HBO of Netflix. Think about it, folks.
Be HBO.
Just be HBO Go. I mean, just HBO.
Or fucking HBO Go. No more fucking cable. Just give me Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon.
And HBO.
Sure.
Well, HBO's getting
out of all of
HBO's
the-
fucking buying out goddamn Warner Brothers. It's pissing me off.
No shit.
All the fucking DC shit's going to fucking HBO.
God damn it. If HBO gets Warner Brothers, they get Lego.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I was just going off of what we said last week. Warner Brothers and Lego in there.
I'm going to guess if fucking HBO buys goddamn Warner Brothers, Lego's going to be bought out.
I'm sure the Lego movie is already on HBO.
Don't know.
But, yeah, you know what I would say? Out of all of the cable streaming, air quotes, services, HBO is the best. They do have all the better shit.
Yeah, especially when we were growing up trying to find Skinamax. They had they had Californication.
I think
I may be wrong. I could be.
Californication might have been on I think it might have been on Showtime.
Oh, okay. I thought it was HBO.
I don't fucking know, man.
I thought it was an HBO shit.
Fucking know. This conversation doesn't matter to me anymore.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I've never actually played that game myself.
Have you watched the vids on it?
I have.
Oh,
Spitefully.
Out of
So
spite.
when I was a little kid, I had this. I wasn't allowed to play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yes,
I wasn't able to play.
You were like PG-13G.
I was very sheltered. Like I say this on stage, but it's the absolute truth. My mom wouldn't let me see the first Harry Potter movie in theaters because she was worried that I'd start practicing witchcraft.
I'm out.
There's a lot of Latin.
I'm sorry. I'm out.
Yeah, no. You've already said that I do have the pre-makings of a serial killer.
Well, so do I now that I look at it, because I sat back after that episode and thought about shit. As a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead.
Okay.
Ironically, I wasn't even allowed to think about playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Huh.
which honestly is a very intelligent geek game.
Well, and I mean, around that time, to be fair, Dungeons and Dragons was a very taboo subject. Like, people honestly didn't want anyone to fucking play that because they thought that it was essentially the same thing as, putting your dick down on a Ouija board.
Yeah.
You're just summoning demons.
Yeah, or in certain cases, you would get too involved in your character that you created. And if your character died in the game, some people actually took their own lives. There were cases reported.
Yeah.
But yeah, the witchcraft thing, too, was also prevalent in it.
Yeah, her reasoning was that there was a lot of Latin in the fucking
Harry Potter
in
shit.
the Harry Potter universe, but
parents
really, you think that I'm going to go around shouting "Levi Corpus" and someone's actually going to be lifted off their feet,
or a dead body is going to be Levi Corpus,
yeah,
or in this case Levitas las manos, or not Levitas. What I don't know.
Leviticus.
No, it was supposed to be an American Dad joke. Levitas las manos.
But so Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It was awesome in my book.
Yeah.
For what it was, when it was awesome.
And I didn't watch these videos to spite my mom. I did it to spite a childhood friend that I had because I remember I used to go over to his house to sleep over, and he would let me watch him play video games. And Conker's Bad Fur Day was...
I hated that friend.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that friend. The only time I would do that is if I knew I sucked at that game.
Yeah, and
I was like, dude, I'll fucking buy Devil May Cry fucking 4 for you because I can't play the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm. And when I would have friends over, I didn't have a lot of 2-player games. Even just as I am now, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games. All I had were single-player games. So what we would do was fucking every man's rule. You play until you die, switch off the controller, or switch off every level. We'd fucking do
Player
that all
2,
the time.
Start.
But
here you go, dude.
this dude was adamant about not letting me touch the controller, and so I never got to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah.
What a cunt.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there were a lot of games that I wish that I could have played legitimately as a child, and
if I ever get a chance to get another system or a free laptop type deal, a free to up laptop, not a free one because I'll pay for the shit.
With like an emulator?
With an emulator, you and I are playing Snow Brothers.
I don't know
and
what that
Bubble
is.
Bobble and all these other great retro 2-player games. I am not kidding you, man. Some of these are like really good to bond over.
Okay. Yeah, fucking I do love
not
those...
even bond over, just fucking play.
Well, yeah, those original couch co-op games.
Wow. Big time.
I think the last game that I did that with was Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell Conviction.
Yeah, can't get into them.
Really? You're not into stealth games?
Reminds me of work.
Okay, that's fair.
Motherfucker, I was a soldier. No, I'm done. I fucking knew how to operate. I ain't playing these goddamn games.
I mean, to be fair, it would be just the same if, I tried playing Postal.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my old employer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play fucking supervisor on a fucking video game when I'm a supervisor in real life. Hey, let's play Deadbeat Dad Simulator. Fuck off.
Oh, that's God of War.
Yes! Yes, he set it up!
It was around when God of War came out that I came up with video games are quickly becoming masturbation of the bad dad fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Just all these guys who are just bad dads to their kids, they'd pick up like The Last of Us or God of War and be like, "We are on a goddamn journey, Atreus. You are going to become my son and you are going to love me."
And the other fun thing I love about that is when you are so angry you forget your firstborn's name and you just look at him and go, "Boy."
Boy.
Oh, been there. You ever get so mad at your kid you just call them by their gender? Not their name, not their first and middle name, not their first, middle, and last name. You call that. You're so fucking mad at them, you fucking want to just wring every little fucking fiber of their soul out through your fucking nostrils. You just call them by their sex.
God damn it, Dad. I know that you called me that so you wouldn't get my name wrong, but you still got it wrong.
Boy. I'm a them there. Nowadays, that's fucked. You ever get so mad at your kid you call them by their pronoun? It's really bad. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Great territory. I'm afraid to do that one.
No, I did take a gender studies class last year, so I am pro LGBTQ. I want to get that out there.
Yeah, I'm pro alphabet. Fuck it. I love the communities, especially when you party with them.
Dude, like I really want to go to the what's it called, the straightest gay bar.
Yeah, Club 5.
Club 5. I really want to go there once things start reopening. For good.
Yeah, after episode 19.
Yeah, after
between 19 and 20, maybe we should make that a goal.
Yeah, getting the state opened up again.
Before it closes.
Oh my. Well, no. I mean, we already got the state open. Eradicating COVID, that is our goal.
Yeah, you're never going to eradicate it. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh, we are hitting that first hour mark.
Okay. Let me see here.
Boy.
Did you ever see that? Oh, you got.
I'm going to ring the bell.
You're going to ring the bell?
Yeah, I'm going to ring the bell. Okay. Thank you.
What am I going to talk about while you're gone? Oh my God, this doesn't happen often. Oh my God. I can feel myself sweating. My ears are ringing. Has my heart always been beating this fast?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Gary, come back.
I've come to talk.
Okay, I'll stop it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so Gary's pooping, so while he's pooping, there's no new talk about The Witcher. Oh, okay, he's back. That was a quick poop, guys. You're not pooping.
I did that afterward.
Oh, all right, now he's going to check the laundry. Well, I really don't have a topic prepared beforehand. I really should have thought about it.
You can't give us a fucking
a kid shit in my sink when I was in elementary school.
What's Abducted Donut doing lately?
Abducted Donut, dude. I've been doing nothing. It's a
You're not even updating your websites or not websites, but your fucking social medias and shit with a Abducted Donut.
I mean, right now
it's difficult to say.
So it's gotten to the point where I'm focused on trying to get a job,
right?
Get my
shit together.
Start getting busy again.
Yeah. What's that like?
I don't know, man. It's been like 3 months now.
I'm so envious of certain people who got locked down.
Yeah, well, and that was a lot of the reason why I chose to ultimately leave the job that I was at. I mean, another one was it was really depressing work. I was sick of because we sold a lot of pandemic-related items, and I had to tell people all the time, "Oh, we don't have that."
What do you mean you don't have that? You're supposed to have that. Oh, okay.
We weren't prepared for a fucking pandemic. I was so sick of having those conversations, and I'd look at people around me doing really productive shit, or people just being lazy, and I got really jealous
at doing customer service.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
That's honestly, yeah. I don't think I could do. Well, I know I can't do customer service. I've proven it many a time.
And I thought I could get back into it, but I think ultimately, because of my time at the post office, it was not customer service at all.
Totally.
And there were a lot of reasons why I didn't enjoy it, but I think in the end, I do enjoy getting paid better and, not talking to customers.
Not talking to the Gen Pop.
Not talking to the Gen Pop.
Gen Pop is dumb.
Well, and Monica and I had this conversation recently. She recently started at a job that I will not disclose because
Thank you.
It's private.
Anonymity.
Yes. And so she's been getting trained at this job. And the thing is about retail is there is a fucking threshold that a person passes when they go from being a part of Gen Pop to being a customer in a store.
Oh, yeah.
And it is regression to being a fucking toddler. They want their hands held and...
Karens.
Literally, anytime you don't have something, it's because you whispered under your breath, "I fucking hate you. I don't have this because you suck." In particular,
Yep.
you know, people just get fucking angry.
It's like the fat waiter telling people that they're out of bacon.
And I do have customer service skills because I have over 10 years of customer service experience.
God,
but
that must suck.
it fucking sucks.
I'm sorry.
So like I have the skills of talking someone down who's being an asshole.
Okay, so you know verbal judo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I get sick of it. I'm like Jackie Chan in a movie after he turned 50. You know, I'm just trying to go about my life.
That's a
I used to
very
fight.
good analogy. I'm going to give credit where that's
Like I told you, dude,
That
I
is
love metaphors.
That is
But-
a good analogy.
But yeah, so like I don't want to put myself in that position anymore. And, you know, I will do that verbal judo if I'm put into that situation, but I don't want to be in the environment where it will be required.
Yeah.
You know, and especially
Where I'm in that environment so much that it is required that I don't give a shit anymore. It's like, all right, you're going to yell at me? Cool, let's see what you can come up with. Called me hemorrhoid. That's not new. Come on, something else.
well, and while it's not the same industry as the post office, the area of work that you're in now, it is a similar working environment where everyone, I assume, just about everyone, at least the blue collar people, swears a lot.
Oh.
You know, that they talk like they're at the fucking bar.
Yeah.
You know? And so when someone's yelling at you and the employee knows that they are in the right,
You still
can
have
absol-
to. You still have to lose that battle,
Okay.
but you have to lose gracefully.
okay. Well, and you're
in
able
any
to
situation. If you want to win the person over, you have to lose gracefully. And this is life fucking metaphor, not just job metaphor.
yeah.
I mean, if you want, say you've been in a bad environment where the relationship was shit. You've seen your father lose gracefully, but yet still keep winning.
Oh, he won.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about the divorce, right?
Yes.
He won.
Ultimately, he won. But there were certain things where he had to maintain the peace for the
Yeah.
sake of everyone in the environment. So he had to gracefully lose. And you've seen it. I guarantee you've seen it. If you can't identify it, you will eventually in life. But sometimes to keep a dignity about you, you have to lose gracefully. And it is a hard art. And it is a hard thing every fucking time.
But I do think that I agree with you to an extent.
Oh, yeah. You have to stand up for yourself in certain points.
Exactly.
But if you are the employee versus the customer...
When you're the employee versus the customer, and I was going to get to this, you don't have the option to lose gracefully. You only have the option to lose. You have to bend over and apologize while they are shoving a dildo up your ass.
And then you have to thank them for that dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah, I don't know. I never could do that part.
I hate retail so much.
I could never do that part. Even when one of my first jobs was that. I could not do that. I think that's why I got fired.
And, you know, I tried...
Especially when you call the fat young lady that's shoving said dildo up your ass, metaphorically.
my wife.
No, you call her pelican neck during this fucking shit, and you get fired. Yeah, that's... Seriously, that's what I got fired for.
Huh.
I was like, I'm sorry, pelican neck, because it just came out.
Well, and then one thing...
She was mad because they didn't have any mac and cheese on the shelf. I'm like... we're stocking it. We're going to be stocking some soon. I can go check in the back for you. And she, you fucking do that. I go, all right, Miss Pelican Neck, I will. And whoops. Best firing ever.
Well,
you insulted the customer. No, I called a spade a spade. Yeah.
I'm going to have to think of old retail stories sometime.
That's about the highlight of mine outside of the
outside
of the video games I used to steal from the place.
What?
Yeah. I used to steal video games from the fucking local Kmart while I worked there.
It's okay, dude. I used to steal from the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah, well, who hasn't? I mean, I used to steal from Columbia House.
Dude, if you saw the cargo shorts that I was wearing at that time, I could have walked away with War and Peace.
It was the best of times. It was the worst. Fuck! My cock just read that. How so? It's in large print.
Fuck. Where was I going?
Retail stories.
Retail stories. Oh, yeah. I used to do social experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get
Great
so bored.
for when you're taking sociology classes with working retail.
Yeah, and at this point, I was considering going to school for psychology. Like and even now, I enjoy looking at how a person's brain reacts when put into a situation, or just
all right, Siler.
how people are. Siler was fucking awesome.
One of my
Good
favorite
Heroes
villains.
reference.
Yeah, one of my favorite villains / heroes.
Dude, Zachary Quinto, he's the shit.
Yeah, especially a Spock.
But so there's one specific moment that I'm thinking about. A woman and her 2 kids walked up to the register, and the mom starts putting down her books. She starts putting down her items, and her kid is standing right behind her. He's maybe like 6 years old, and he's got the collar of his shirt pulled up over his head.
He's doing the cornholio.
He's doing the cornholio. And so, without skipping a beat, I just say to her, I see your son's wearing his shirt in a strange way. Does he have a birth deformity?
Defect?
Yeah, a birth defect. That's what I said.
Oh.
And she was so focused on getting... She was cool. I will say
Okay.
this. She was cool.
Okay.
So she was just looking through her purse, and she looks at me for a second. She goes like, huh? She turns around, looks at him, and then she just goes, oh, shit.
He got me.
In the words of Chad Daniels, she was a clap brain.
If you don't know what that one is, folks, Google that one, because that is a great reference.
Okay, so you do know Chad Daniels.
Yes, I know what clap brain means.
All right, fuck yeah. I met him, and I was so nervous when I met him that I told him that he's like a second dad to me.
I just got douche chills.
What do you mean?
That gave me the bad shivers all the way up from my asshole to the back of my neck.
What do you mean?
He's the second dad to you? You admitted that? Was it? Were you biting your thumb going, I don't know if you know this, but I consider you my second dad?
Well, we were just getting ready. It was
Yes.
It was after the show, and we were taking a picture, and I just didn't know what to say to him. Dude, fucking
Okay.
there was another comic that he's not huge, but do you know who David Huntsberger is?
Yes, I do.
He opened for him.
Oh, nice.
And he was a very niche comic.
Yes.
And I'd never encountered anyone who also knew who he was. So when I saw him, I fucking nerded out when I met him. I'm not good when I meet famous people or moderately famous people. I embarrass myself all the fucking time.
Well, that's how I do too.
I think the best interaction that I had when I met a famous comedian was when I met the Sklar brothers. We posed for a picture together, and then the bouncer gave my phone back to me so that I could look at the picture. And before I left, I turned to them and go, "Can you guys take a picture of me? Just me?"
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you do that for the fucking gag?
Yeah, just for the gag.
Okay, good.
Because I think I don't remember. It was like one of the biggest gags that came from a talk show host. I don't remember whether it was like Jay Leno or Jimmy Fallon, but someone has a photo album that celebrities
Took
have
a
taken
pictures of them,
and that made me laugh
Nice!
so fucking hard. And I'd like to build up a catalog of that.
That is good. I do like that.
Yeah. But yeah, and they told me that I made their night, so it felt good.
Well, that just made my night. I like that though. That is very clever. I never would have thought of that one on my own.
It was a split second.
No, that is good. I mean, and when I shit, what the fuck was that comic's name? He did. No, that's not. It's not Jay Moore. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Do you know what he was in? Yeah, look at your movie collection. I know who Jay Moore is.
He signed my Chris Titus. Christopher Titus.
Yeah. You have his DVDs. They're upstairs.
Yes, that's where they are. They're mounted, signed.
That reminds me, I was cleaning my room, and I found out that I have a signed poster from Mark Maron.
Dickhole.
Yeah.
What? Literally, WTF? Dickhole.
Yeah, when I was at the live recording of Doug Loves Movies, I won the prize bag from that night, and I got a homemade candle from one of the comedians who was on the stage. Jeff Tate gave me.
You got the
his
bullshit
album.
prize box.
I got the bullshit prize box, and Mark Maron had a poster, and he signed it for me.
Nice, dude.
And I just found that lying around, and I forgot about it.
Fuck, that is awesome. It was when I met Chris Titus, Gremlin and myself did. I just, like I said, I treated him like he puts his pants on with his wife watching him shamefully.
And that's a thing that I'm gonna have to learn. But
no, it's meaning everyone fucking is just at the end of the day. They go home and fucking drink a glass of wine and eat bonbons sometimes.
Yeah, I read Bryan Cranston's autobiography.
Yes.
And he said that, he can, on the night that he received an award for Breaking Bad, he went home and his wife asked him to take out the garbage.
Yeah.
Just normal fucking people.
Normal shit,
and
dude.
I think, that is something that I have to learn. And, I didn't grow up meeting a lot of famous people. Like, I cried when I met Goofy at Disney World.
Yeah, I got speechless when I met Hulk Hogan when I was 7. Oh. On the beach.
He was just there?
He was there painting.
What was he painting?
Just the beach. He was just hitting the scene, doing the Terry Hulk Hogan bullshit.
Suddenly, I'm just picturing him and Bob Ross doing a side-by-side talk show.
It was like a weird fucking dichotomy. He actually did this right guard fucking commercial where he painted while he was selling this fucking shit.
Okay.
But he actually, one of his things back in the way was he actually fucking painted.
Okay. Kind of like Terry Crews. He's actually a really good artist.
Yes. My brother had gotten stationed in California. He paid for the whole family to come the fuck out and visit him. Mm-hmm. Took us to Disneyland and shit like that. And then he's like, hey, let's just go to the beach nearby.
Shit, I wonder if he was filming that Three Ninjas movie.
Negative, sir.
Okay.
This is when I was 7, so probably 88.
Might have been around the same year.
Might have been. Who knows? But
yeah, Three Ninjas in the Race to Witch Mountain or something like that.
Something like that. We the Race to Witch so we and I know I've told this to some of the fans. I've told this before. We're just sitting there, my family. We go to the beach, hanging out. I've never seen the Pacific Ocean. Mm. His wife is starting to fucking fuck with the seagulls by putting hot sauce on her fucking Doritos.
Bitch.
Because they were fucking, those seagulls are assholes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So one of them actually steals it.
Well, the time to change their batteries was coming up.
Oh, yeah, big time. Desert Storm. So
that's right. It was all collusion.
It was not only just that, but I'm sitting there, and I go to take one step into the fucking ocean from where we're sitting. I go and start my march onto the fucking beach, and all of a sudden, there's this big, muscle-bound motherfucker with blonde hair and the Fu Manchu dyed blonde mustache painting on a canvas.
Did you get a good look at at the beach painting that he was
doing?
It
was awesome, dude.
Huh.
It was good. And my dad just looks at me and goes, Junior, what the fuck is wrong? And I just couldn't say nothing. I pointed. And he goes, no shit. And
wait, no shit?
My dad said these words. He's looking.
No shit as in no shit.
Yeah.
Or no shit. It's Hulk Hogan.
No shit. Surprised and happy about it.
All right.
No shit. Hulk Hogan's on the beach we're at. And he's
sorry, I just needed that clarified.
No, it was cool. And at that time, my old man had a fro, and a handlebar mustache. So when he said no shit, fucking Hulk Hogan looks over and he sees this guy who looks like a combination of Andre the Giant with Raleigh fingers.
Yeah.
Because my dad had that good of a handlebar mustache at the time. Fucking comes over to us and I am just like, all right, this is happening. What are we going to do? He goes, oh, I take it you guys are fans, brother. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, a little bit. He goes, and then I didn't catch the background, but my old man did, and he started chuckling because I was just focused on Hogan. Because at that time, I was a huge Hogan fan. I was more of a Macho Man Randy Savage fan because I didn't have the heart to tell him that.
I mean, you can't pick which heroes you meet just fucking randomly.
Well, this is a true statement too, but I bonded with family members over Hulk Hogan and all this other 80s bullshit wrestling stuff. So he just kind of looks at me and goes, you want to take a picture, brother? And I just went, yeah. As excited as I was like, yeah, a little prepubescent hammer. Yeah.
No camera.
Okay. Camera. Put him in a headlock.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, 7-year-old fucking me is putting Terry Hulk Hogan in a fucking headlock.
That dude's my height.
Little did I know what was happening on behind us. Photobomb by Randy Savage.
Oh, no fucking way. Wait, so did you get to meet Randy? Or
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Or should I say, oh yeah. Pictures taken. I get fucking picked up. And he literally, this guy is so strong. He picks me up and turns me around to look at him and go, how come you didn't want a picture with me? And I'm just like, I screamed like I fucking
crying.
Screamed. I screamed. I was like, I know you. I couldn't even fucking, I was like, I know who you are. He puts me down. We take another picture. And goddamn, I had the fucking best time for 5 minutes. Like, Terry, I hate to break this up, but we gotta go, brother.
Oh.
And fucking, he's like, hey, it's good meeting you guys. Blah, blah, and I'm just like, I was stoked. That made my whole entire trip.
That is fucking wholesome.
What sucks? Pictures got destroyed.
How?
Fire.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, this is my favorite fucking story, and the only evidence I had was those two pictures. Fire took them. Motherfucker, no one's going to believe this shit. But it was awesome as a child. That was like my fucking ha moment.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and then fucking weird shit kept throughout my life. Weird shit happens. I was Trace Atkins' fucking USO bodyguard in Bahrain. One of them. I got to meet Robin Williams on my way down to boot camp.
Okay.
I sat next to him on the fucking plane.
Nice.
Crazy, but awesome. Chris Titus, Rob Zombie, hung out backstage with Pantera, did a shot of Blacktooth with Dimebag Darrell. Just really awesome, common, blue collar happiness shit. I'm not a fucking hero. I'm just here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not the Dionysus. I'm just one of his followers. But no, and it's just you when you meet these guys is what I was trying to get to. When you meet these guys, you just got to remember they're fucking putting on underwear just like you, dude. At least they're putting on underwear or pants. Some go free ball.
Yeah, and that is a lesson that I have to learn. But
well, you've learned it. You just got to put rubber to the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
And correlating with some of my friends now that I'll call them, they actually work with setting up the stages for these band members and comics and such like that, like Tool and other stuff. And then it's like, dude, you guys must have the life. Like, some of them are shitty, some of them are really cool. One of these days I'll try and get some of them on because a couple of the friends I have, they just moved to Florida. They used to help Billie Eilish set up her stages and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm like, dude, fucking cool as shit, man. A lot of them are, But another funny one, if you want, when Trace Atkins played the fair in town. We actually bumped into each other while he was walking around getting fucking churros.
Wait, so like, was this after you had already been his
Yes.
bodyguard? Okay.
Yeah.
Did he recognize you?
He didn't at first, and then I said, sure as shit beats Bahrain, doesn't it? He looks right at me, he goes, no shit, and he tilts his head to the side. Because we were so tall, we actually had to walk into the tents with our heads to the side. Like, because the ceiling was touching our ears. He actually fired one of my weapons.
Oh, that's awesome.
But dude was cool as shit, and he leaves, we shake hands, he leaves, fucking everyone stops to follow him still, but they're all looking at me like, why the fuck did he recognize you? Am I supposed to get a picture with you now? It's so funny to see how confused people are.
Yeah.
When somebody fucking recognizes you that they're following.
Yeah, that's fucking interesting.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's like being a comic, too. It's like, I've seen you somewhere. Well, I used to do adult movies. Not really, folks. I'm just joking around on that one. Am I?
I mean, you've never been that far into the web, have you?
Hey, I was young and needed the money. Her son's name was Gary, and I had a goldfish. Deep cut for some of the fans out there. It's been a good time, man. I enjoy these things. What is there anything else you would like to peruse? Like no smoking or anything?
No. What do you mean no smoking?
I don't know. I just thought I'd say no smoking.
Oh, okay. You might have read a note that I have on this paper here. This was actually a story that I wanted to tell a couple of episodes ago. I think it was when we had Monica here.
Okay. Well, I'm sure she's not listening right now.
I have yet to show her the link. I'm screening this episode just to see if I say anything incriminating.
Oh, you said something to me that I'm gonna fucking do. Share this link.
Oh, are you gonna send it to her?
Yeah, because fun fact, she actually recently friend requested me.
Yeah, I saw that you guys were friends. That's nice.
Well, it was weird.
How so?
Because I really don't friend like my buddies' girls.
That's understandable. She's hardly ever active on Facebook. She's more active on Instagram.
Yeah, she requested me on Facebook, though. That's the weird part you're saying to me now.
I don't know. You probably showed up as a recommended friend.
Yeah. Boy, was that algorithm wrong.
Oh, I don't have a lot of friends. But no, so...
I keep my circle small. For good reason.
So the note that you've read on my list here is a no smoking presentation in elementary school. And so just to preface it, a lot of the stories that I learned to tell on stage were ones where I made myself the butt of the joke. It was an embarrassing thing that I did when I was a kid. What's up?
I'm wondering if this is a bad stage bit.
No, this is not
that.
one.
This is
not
that.
one that I have told on stage. This is just a story. I haven't worked it out or anything like that. It may sound choppy, but that's just because it's me telling a story to you.
Hey,
My
workshop
friend.
time.
But no. So, do you remember like the DARE program? Didn't fucking work.
Yeah, drugs are really expensive.
Yeah,
that's what I learned from that.
I was growing up around the ass end of that. Like there was
when they started realizing it didn't work.
Yeah, I think it was like just as I was starting in middle school that they were starting to take down the DARE posters.
Oh God, I was one of the firsties. I was like literally the smoke-free class of 2000 where they's like, hey, DARE is cool. Stay off drugs. This is what they do. Fuck you. I'm getting on that shit now. Wait, there's mushrooms that take you to a magical land that I can be whatever the... I got questions?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to try acid soon.
I know.
Yeah.
Be prepared to meet yourself, as I always say.
Oh, man, I'm excited. But, yeah, so I don't remember what grade I was in, but this was elementary school. We had a group speaker come to the gymnasium. All of us were gathered there, and I think there was just this...
Puppets or animals?
People.
Neat.
At one point, they called for a volunteer, and they were going to do a skit.
Oh, no.
And one thing about me, I do love being the center of attention, so whenever someone called for a volunteer, my hand went
goes
up.
up.
My hand went up.
Up and to the point where I was overstretching my shoulder blades.
Yeah, and they brought me up and a couple of other kids, and they were going to do a skit.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, no, I'm going to drink for this.
and so there were like two other kids. Speaking of drinking, could I have another beer? But
Yeah, you're going to need this, it sounds like.
So the two other volunteers, they were supposed to be like, one was a drug dealer and drug dealer. One was
Hey, kid, want to buy an O?
I keep on forgetting, this was no smoking. This was about cigarettes. This was the one where they would bring the pig lung.
Oh, I loved that. Morbid curiosity, folks.
Roman Carnival. But
Yes.
so one person would play like a convenience store clerk. One person would play a person buying.
Please tell me you were the convenience store clerk doing the Apu impression.
No, I was.
God damn it.
I was the son of a big tobacco company CEO in this skit, and
Oh, you were the Jiminy Cricket.
I don't get it.
Silver Spoon or
Silver Spoon, yeah.
Silver Spoon Kid. Got it.
But yeah, so I was the child of a big tobacco CEO. One person played a convenience store clerk. One person played
Oh, you were Veruca Salt. Great.
another person played someone buying cigarettes, and it was basically to show how the money travels around when someone's buying cigarettes. And it was like,
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I want my daddy to be big tobacco.
that was essentially what it came out to. But so it would show the money changing hands, person buying cigarettes, then the convenience store clerk would pay the big tobacco CEO, and then the big tobacco CEO would have this giant fucking chunk of money, and they took like a small chunk out of that, which was still substantial, and gave
called
it
it
to
allowance.
me. Called it an allowance, gave it to me, and they said, yeah, so this is your allowance. You can do whatever you want with it. Now, what are you going to do?
I'm going to buy cigarettes.
You son of a bitch! We have the similar brain. Without skipping a beat, I hold up the money. You need to just not talk when I'm telling a story because you're going to give it away so easily. Yeah, so I hold up the money and I shout, I'm going to go buy cigarettes. And the girl fucking turns me away, like back to
You
the
improv'd
audience.
it?
Yeah,
This was
like
improv.
Yeah, like she asked me, what do you want to buy with this money? And so she grabs me by the shoulders, pushes me back. Her back is now to the audience, and she whispers to me, you do not say that. You do not want cigarettes. Do you know what you're watching? Do you know what this is for? You are not supposed to do that.
But if you think about it, I get more money if I do that.
Yeah, and, it's like it's a rebate. It's a rebate. But
Yes!
But yeah, so then she...
You fucking ass upped her.
And it was like
love
there were some clap brains in the audience who laughed. Like a bunch of the teachers laughed because they were like, this kid was not supposed to say that. But then there were so many goddamn church moms going,
And here's the kicker. Did you, at that time, as a youth, smoke?
no,
Okay, so
even
you
back then I was much too young to be like picking up cigarette butts at
Well, no, but, okay, there it is. Your child brain seen money coming from cigarettes coming all the way back full circle to you.
Yeah.
I can see where you fucking got that one from.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like that.
it's free money and free nicotine high.
Now. Now it's a well worth adventure.
I mean, I'm glad that I don't smoke cigarettes now. I actually started. Even though, like I said it, and I'm pretty sure that I said it jokingly. I was a very straight edged kid. We've joked about this in the past. I look like I should be a youth minister, or at least not anymore. But
You're so straight edge. You should be wearing magical red underwear.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't start. I started smoking weed before I started smoking cigarettes, and they were within like the same couple of months.
Okay.
Like I started smoking cigarettes because we weren't able to get weed, and my friend explained that you get a similar
Buzz.
Well, you get a buzz,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed that. Like my favorite thing was getting out of the car and realizing that you can't walk right. But now you don't.
Lightheaded for a good reason.
Now you only get that once a day, and it's only in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think that I started drinking alcohol until...
Jesus Christ, Barney.
It just came out.
I like it.
I don't think that I started drinking alcohol until... like my senior year of high school. My brothers started bringing me around to college parties. Like, I ditched homecoming so that I could go to a house party.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good choice.
Yeah, it was fun. I touched a girl's boob.
I was going to say, I'm not joking. That's a good choice because homecoming is... Ugh. At least the homecomings I went to.
Yeah. I was never into, like, school dances or anything like that. I wasn't great with girls in high school.
Obviously, you were segueing into that before I interrupted so rudely. Go on. You touched
Was
a
I?
boob for the first time.
No,
Skipping homecoming. Going to a house party and touching a boob.
It was a friend of my brother's, and I was much too young, so it would have been robbing the cradle. But we were playing Circle of Death, and there
Didn't
was
stop
like,
my babysitter.
Oh man, do we have to record another episode? You want to talk about this?
We'll
You
compound
wanna
on that
record
at a
episode
later
18
date
now?
because I don't need that fucking therapy right now.
Okay. No, it wasn't really a big thing. This was just... It was the
Well,
first...
it was a big thing for you at your adolescence. It was the first booby.
It was second base. Didn't actually touch the nipple or anything. It was we were playing Circle of Death. Have you...
Okay.
And
For the listeners who may not be savvy on that, what is Circle of Death?
Okay, so Circle of Death, I used to have the rules completely memorized, and I probably do, but I don't feel like restating them.
Boy, was your brother in college.
They used to bring me to so many of these parties that I started memorizing the rules. So
Yeah, because
in
they need
Circle
an
of Death,
officiator.
well, and I was great at paying attention, and I was really good at this game because
Great
the thing
at
about
active
drinking
listening,
games,
got it.
the thing about I was great at listening. But so the thing about drinking games is to catch the people not paying attention off guard.
Yes.
And
Like the circle game.
I'm not looking. But so in Circle of Death, in the center is either a shot or an entire beer or
I hate
whatever it
when
is.
was an entire beer.
Whoever loses has to finish that. And so what the fuck is it? Oh yeah, you have a deck of cards and you lay it out in a circle around this drink, and every person one at a time grabs a card, and the rules are like an ace is a waterfall. That's everybody starts drinking.
Yep.
And you don't stop until the person before you stops drinking. 2 is pick 2. You pick two people to take a drink. 3 is categories. You pick a category and people name off a specific thing in that category.
And there I'd lose.
4 is whores, so all the women drink.
Oh, I always got that one mixed up.
5 is never have I ever.
I hated 5.
I never lost that one because
You didn't live.
I didn't live. I was fucking 17. 6 is dicks. All guys drink. 7, heaven. Everybody raises their hand up to the sky.
Say, yours was a little different because we played it with kind of Rocky Horror Picture Show rules.
Everybody does have a different set of rules with this.
Whores were Janet. We'd call them Janets, and then, asshole slut.
Yeah, we kind of did this with like a rhyming game, but
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, we kind of the group I hung out with did it with Rocky Horror Picture-esque themes.
Okay.
Yeah, we would Brad and Janet. The Brads would drink instead of dicks. Please continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. 7 is heaven. Everyone raises a hand up to the sky. Last person to do it drinks. 8, pick a mate. So anytime you pick a drinking buddy. So anytime
We're talking
you have
about
to drink,
drinking games, and I hear fucking sirens outside. This is great.
Yeah, that's coming through the headphones. Awesome.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if it's coming on air, but hey, fuck it. I'll find out when I review the show because I guarantee the 5 listeners punched out.
Sorry, guys. 8, pick a mate. So you pick a drinking buddy. So
Yeah.
anytime you drink, they drink. 9 is rhyme. You say words that rhyme. 10, sentence. Everybody's forming a sentence. But
Yeah.
it's
Grammarians rule that one.
Yeah, I was great at that one.
Big shock.
Let me see. Jack is thumb master. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, at any point, the thumb master can put their thumb on the table. Last person to do it drinks.
Yeah, it's like heaven, but with your thumb on the table.
My favorite one, Queen, question master.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's question master?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a drink.
No, you avoided the question. Yeah, so anytime the question master asks a question, if you answer it, you drink. And then king, the king rules, so they get to pick a rule. And this is leading up into when I touched my first boob. So the person who drew king, they made a rule that anytime you swear, you have to kiss the person to your right's chest. And
oh, boy, were you happy about that one, because she was a potty mouth little fucking cunt.
no, I swore.
Yeah, hey.
I swore.
fuck.
And my brother was sitting. She was right in the middle of me and my brother, and we got into a match swearing back and forth. And it ended up coming down to me just going shit, piss, fuck, cock, son, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, twat.
Might as well just. I was gonna say the whole bit where you write, where every young comic memorized the 7 deadlies of not to say on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, George Carlin,
of course.
Yeah, that was my first
boob.
Getting drunk with my brothers. Let me see here.
I like that one. I like that anecdote. That was good.
I'm trying to think of what other stories I might have.
Well, we're at that point.
Do you want to...
It's $1.40.
Do you want to know how Betty White's doing?
Yes, okay.
Let me see here. Let me just look over my my notes here.
I wanted to keep it to an hour, but then we went over again.
Oh, that's okay. I kind of had a feeling when you said an hour we should start wrapping up, but...
Yeah, it takes us fucking another hour to wrap up. Maybe next time I fucking just hit the record. Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
I enjoyed talking. And I do like it when it's just you and me on an episode, you know?
Yeah.
Just two people going back and forth. Drop my pen.
At least it was your pen. August 20th, I got to drop my pants.
Ooh.
Tattoo time.
Oh, okay. I was like colonoscopy.
No. Different kind of dropping the pants.
When is that again?
August 20th. I have picked a tattoo artist.
Up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's Jake, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We talked about that.
We did. A little bit.
Betty White Wellness Watch. Welcome to Betty White Wellness Watch, the show within a show where we take a break from all the goofs and laughs and check in on the well-being of America's golden girl.
Oh, that was good.
Thank you. She's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
For now.
Recently abducted on Instagram. Dalton James Pfeiffer, Facebook. Half-eaten donut on Snapchat. That's about it.
I like your Snapchats. I do. When you take them, I like it. Because the fucking Karen that couldn't figure out where she was, what she was doing driving.
I saved that to my phone. That was that was a day that we were just coming here to do an episode, and we went to park in the usual parking spot, and there was a woman parked on the opposite side of the road. Not necessarily parked. She was about
in the middle.
She was about she was essentially in the middle of the road, facing me, and so, you know, like I thought about just finding another parking spot, but sometimes you're like, you know,
I gotta watch this carnival.
Yeah, stand up for your rights.
Yeah, let's go Roman Carnival.
Roman Carnival.
Let's go Roman Carnival.
I pulled up about 3 feet away from the front of her car. I was pulled into a spot, and you know, like just blatantly stating, "Yo, bitch, you know what you're doing." And she was reading a fucking book.
Yep.
And you know,
I believe we did talk about this.
Yeah,
yes.
Monica and I were just sitting there, waiting for her to do something, just chattering back and forth to ourselves, talking about how much of a dumb asshole this woman is. And she eventually looks up from her book, looks at us. No, there's no moment of realization. She fucking owns what she did.
Oh, she didn't clap brain it.
She puts her car in park. That's right. It was in drive. It was in drive when she did
owned
this.
it.
Yeah. She puts the car in park, puts down her book, gets out of the car, does some ruffling around in the back of her car. She comes out with a laundry basket, moves it into another seat. She's going about her fucking daily routine like she's in her driveway. And she eventually gets into the driver's seat, She backs up, she pulls off behind us, and, I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe this is the end of it. I'm going to keep recording. Next thing I know, she's pulling up past us. Mm-hmm. She pulled a Yui, and she goes out into the fucking intersection and starts to turn right into the wrong lane. And then she pulls another Yui, and then I think she just disappears from our fucking lives forever. But yeah, it was just goddamn confusing. What's up? What you doing?
I was looking for that sound. I was looking for that sound bite, but I'll just say it on. I'll just make the sound bite. Drugs. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, you hear what you like, share the shit out of this shit. Hit the heart icon on Spreaker. Give us a thumbs up. Smash the subscribe button on every porno mat.
Oh God, porn mat.
It's the new laundromat specific porn
I'm
genre.
Like picturing different products that this name could be labeled as. I'm picturing a mouse pad with boobs.
Sold.
That's kind of what I would prefer that this being, or it's a shower mat for your jizz, and maybe it grows a plant like a chia pet.
I was gonna say, is it the one mat that actually, when it gets wet, turns red? So, guys, you guys, thank you for joining us. Check out all our other shit. Social media is great. Bad Habits Network. Just Google that shit. You know what? Fuck it. I got no more fucks to give, Dalton.
You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much.
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have run dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give. No more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt.